Fog Wrestling back again with another AEW Dynamite review. It's too warm. I don't even want. I hate talking about wrestling, let alone AEW Dynamite. But we're here, and let's talk about it. We kick off the show with AEW World Champion MJF taking out Adam Cole. My man. During this, you did have MJF slapping a fan in the crowd. Whatever is going on there. I don't know. Is it a plant? Is it not a plant? Does it really matter? Not really. I mean, I guess you could say if it wasn't. I don't know. I feel like wrestling fan these days, man. If MJF, if this was legit, then he probably would have. The fan would probably be like pursuing legal action or something. But who knows? We do have Tony Schiavone. We've got the Human Suplex Machine Taz on commentary with Excalibur. But this match, I just don't like Adam Cole. I'm sorry. I do not like Adam Cole. Yeah. Match ends in a draw, a time limit draw. Adam Cole says he wants 5 more minutes, but MJF slides out the ring, and that is no longer going to happen, guys. But then we get a CM Punk hype package, and it's airing. Oh, hell. Oh, hell yeah. CM Punk's coming back on Saturday, 2 days' time. Who cares? Not me in the slightest. I'm sorry. I like Punk, but you know what? I am not going to get my hopes up and just watch it get absolutely killed here, because we all know that there's better chance of CM Punk doing something better in the Mayans than this, because he's in the Mayans, and you know what? He's been in about 3 scenes across 2 seasons, and it's been better than his AEW run, so let's not pretend any different. Renee Paquette interviews Sammy Guevara in the ring. Absolute cringy. This the fact that they are trying to hype up a return of Sammy Guevara, and this is like despite the fact that he literally was seen like 10 days ago, and here they are cheaply, poorly hyping up a return for a guy. I mean, come on, guys, what we doing here? Racing or ping pong? Just not very good. He just goes on to talk about the fact, here, my wife's pregnant, and if you didn't know, we're having a girl. Who cares? Like I said, who actually gives a fuck about these two? Not me, not you. And then to make this segment even worse, who's he interrupted by? Darby Allin. These two guys just kind of complaining about, we were close to being world champion, damn it. We then get Sammy Guevara getting told by Darby Allin, here, you're going to stand on your own, big man. You're going to live in the shadow of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Out came Jericho. Jericho just slamming with Darby Allin. He's like, hey, maybe we need to reunite the last 6 gods next week. And then you think Darby Allin here's going to get battered 2-on-1. Like, we're going to batter you. And then it's Sting. So we get Sting and Jericho having a stare down. How it's took like 3 and a bit years for this to happen, I don't know. I mean, surely this should have been one of the first matches that should have been getting booked, because we've never had Jericho against Sting in a meaningful feud. Maybe like in the late 90s we had it as a one-off match. I can't remember, though. I watched a lot of that, and I cannot remember those two in WCW actually having a match. So yeah, I mean this could be something good. But I almost feel like at this point Jericho's almost ruined himself in AEW. And yeah, it's sad. Sanada, who's the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Fucking Sanada. Serenade with Pish. I'd get this guy in the bin. He opens an open challenge here for the Forbidden Door, June 25th. Who's going to accept? Just shoot. I mean, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. No one gives a fuck. See the fact this guy has come out with an open challenge because it's just dead. It's kind of funny, but also kind of sad. With an 8-man tag match, we've got the Mughal Embassy, Swerve Strickland, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony. Tio Leona and Keone taking on Sting, Darby Allin, International Champion, Orange Cassidy, and Keith Lee. You know what? Again, it is quite sad that Keith Lee is looking older than Sting, and there's about a 20-year age gap, man. I don't know how he's done it. I mean, it's probably more than 20 years. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but come on, man. I just do not get it. But yeah, Sting, that's it. The Scorpion Death Drop pins him. And then Tony Schiavone's like, God, I love pro wrestling. You know what, Tony? I loved it too. Too bad it's dead now, though. We've got Renee Paquette backstage. She's interviewing the Guns. They said that they're the best brother tag team in AEW. And it turns out next week on Dynamite they're going to be challenging the Hardys. So how is Jeff Hardy going to try and kill himself next week? I guess only time will tell. Next up, we've got a TNT Championship match between Wardlow. He's got the Enforcer, Arn Anderson, in his corner. And they're taking on Jake Hager, baby. So yeah, what's going to happen on this show, I'm not too sure. We've got Christian Cage and Luchasaurus appearing on the big screen after the match. Wardlow defeats Jake Hager. And it's like, there was just no hope here for Jake Hager winning this match. This guy needs released. I say this guy needs released. I mean, literally everybody in this company needs released, but I mean, it's not really going to happen. And then, yeah, Luchasaurus battered bloody Arn Anderson, damn it, who cares? Then we have NJPW's Master of the Century, Hiroshi Tanahashi, had a message. I couldn't give a fuck, right? Get in the bin. Get in the bin. You know, MJF then is getting like attention backstage and he says, I'm not going to give a world title shot to some rando from a rinky-dink indie fed in Japan. He says he might no show because fuck Tanahashi. He's like, sorry, no can do, bud. Buddy in New Japan, so you know what, I've no problems with this for MJF personally. Renee Paquette interviews the Orange Cassidy backstage. Fuck, get this guy in the bin. It looks like we're potentially going to get maybe a triple threat match here between Zack Sabre Jr., Daniel Garcia, and Orange Cassidy. I'm not too sure. Or maybe we're going to get a 3-on-3 match. Who knows? We then have an AEW's World's Women's Championship between Toni Storm, Ruby Soho taking on Sky Blue. Oh, hell no. What is going on here? And that match was poor. But we'll move on, I guess. Of course, it was only going to end one way, really. Renee Paquette was backstage, though, with Jungle Hook, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and FTW champion Hook Jack Perry says that the summer of Jungle Hook is in full swing. Get in the bin, man. See those ropes that they swing about in the jungles with, the Jungle Boy apparently does? No, you do. Tie them in a noose form, put them round your necks, and jump off the biggest tree in the jungle. That's all I've got to say on the matter, man. Absolutely get in the bin. It is now time, though, for our main event of the evening. We have got the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, joined the broadcast booth. We've got the Blackpool Combat Club taking on the Hung Bucks. Because it's Hangman Adam Page, baby. And the Young Bucks here at 3-on-3 against Blackpool Combat Club. And I just feel like that we have seen this match a million times before, and they just repeat the same fucking garbage, right? But guess what? There was one change. And was this one change enough for me to go, you know what, this was alright? Was it? Fuck. Because the return of Eddie Kingston happens, and I just want to kill myself, man. What is going on here? Honestly. This is absolute shit. Take a Sheeta comes down, kicks, punches, whatever the fuck, man. He takes a dump. He took a dump in the ring. He took a dump on Eddie Kingston, man. Eddie Kingston sucks big time, brother. Yeah. Just a bunch of flabby, out of shape, weirdo bastards in the main event that I have zero interest in, troops. So that's where I'm going to love yous and leave yous. If yous like AEW, if yous like AEW, if yous like Dynamite, if yous like All Elite Wrestling, I'm going to suggest you see a psychiatrist, because this is pish, man. Fucking, see when it's 25 degrees here, man, you're trying to review this stuff in your floral t-shirt when you should be getting pished. That's rock bottom, right? And that, I'm not talking about The Rock's finishing move. I'm talking about this show. I'm talking about wrestling in general, man. It is like a cancer. It is horrendous. I fucking wish I didn't have to refuse current pish.